Dell is now among the top PC makers out there. Over the last decade, it's created some of the best, highest quality, and most lauded notebooks you can buy, building a loyal following as a result. If you're looking for the best Dell laptop to invest in, know that you're already making a sound decision. Even better news is that Dell has a variety on offer, encompassing all types, design, and prices, which means that whatever you want and need, you should be able to find the perfect fit from its roster. The best Dell laptops are a solid mix of performance and affordability, with the biggest benefit being the ability to customize and configure them to such a precise degree. This lets you create a laptop that best suits your budget and need. And if you choose not to customize your Dell laptop, there are still tons of models with unique setups to choose from. After hours of research and after taking experts' advice, we have listed the 7 best Dell laptops to help you choose the one that suits you perfectly. The links for the products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, pickadvisor.com. Let's get right into our top picks. Number 7. Dell G15 5520. The Dell G15 is a gaming laptop, but this model will appeal to you because of its lower price and modest looks, exchanging an RGB-infested Alien-branded chassis for something that will look more appropriate in an office or classroom. There's plenty of configurations available for you to customize the device to your exact needs, though you won't be able to equip it with the most powerful hardware on the market. Still, the top-spec RTX 3060 model is very capable at running 3D applications. It's a great choice for creative professionals and students alike who want a laptop with a little more power under the hood for playing around in apps like Blender. The caveat is going to be both fan noise and battery life, but if you're happy to stick near an outlet and make sure it gets plenty of unrestricted airflow, then this is a great choice for both work and play. Number 6. Dell Latitude 9430. The new Latitude 9430 is the best pick if you want a business laptop. Dell calls this laptop ultra premium and the price reflects that. However, it has the features and designs to keep up with the best business laptops on the market. It comes with 12th generation Intel Core i5-1245U or Core i7-1265U CPUs. It has 16GB of LPDDR5 5200MHz RAM, and you can get up to 1TB M.2 PCIe NVMe SSD for storage. The laptop comes standard with Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2, but you can also add a 4G LTE and 5G modem to stay connected everywhere. You can get the Latitude 9430 in notebook or 2-in-1 convertible form depending on your needs. The display is available in FHD Plus or QHD Plus resolutions, each with a proximity sensor and IR camera installed above for human presence detection. The laptop has plenty of ports and it should land you excellent battery life. Number 5. Alienware M15 R7. When it comes to gaming laptops from Dell, the Alienware brand is where you want to turn for the absolute best performance and style. Not only do Alienware laptops look great with a sleek design, but they do rock all the latest tech from AMD, Intel, and Nvidia. Anything you play will look downright gorgeous on the Alienware M15's 15.6-inch FHD or QHD displays, with 165Hz, 240Hz, or 360Hz refresh rates and Nvidia G-Sync. The display you choose will partly depend on the performance hardware you choose. On the CPU side, you can currently get an Intel 12th generation Intel Core i7-12700H, AMD Ryzen 7 6800H, or AMD Ryzen 9 6900HX, with up to an Nvidia RTX 3080 Ti laptop graphics card, 64GB of DDR5 4800MHz RAM, and 4TB M.2 PCIe SSD. There are tons of ports for connecting accessories, and the M-series Alienware keyboard options can land you up to Cherry MX switches and per key lighting. The Alienware M15 R7 does get expensive fast, but if you want the absolute best, go with the latest M15 R7. Number 4. Dell Inspiron 16 Plus 7620. With the rise of people working from home, 16-inch laptops are very much back in vogue. And if you're after one yourself that packs a decent amount of power without breaking your bank account, then the Dell Inspiron 16 Plus should be a serious contender on your list. For starters, that larger than average 16-inch display is ideal for working across multiple tabs and windows at the same time. The screen also benefits from a crisp 3K resolution that makes it an absolute winner when it comes to editing photos and videos. Plus, if you fancy a bit of downtime after work, then the colorful display can really come in handy during a late-night binge of the latest Netflix shows. There are also plenty of ports on board the Inspiron 16 Plus, including HDMI, a 3.5mm audio jack, 2 USB-A ports, and a USB-C port with Thunderbolt 4 compatibility. affordability to boot. That's more than enough for the freedom to connect an external monitor or any external storage devices you might have to hand. Where the Inspiron 16 really impresses is with its performance. There are two models, one with an i5 processor and the other with an i7, and it can be even paired with the powerful RTX 3050 and RTX 3060 GPUs for a serious performance boost when it comes to gaming. Whichever build you decide to go with, you won't be disappointed with what the Dell Inspiron 16 Plus has to offer, particularly when it beats out most of its competitors on price. Number 3. Dell XPS 13 Plus. The Dell XPS 13 Plus is the most cutting-edge laptop in Dell's range, with futuristic features arguably making it even better looking than the standard Dell XPS 13 model. It features a touch bar panel for streamlined shortcuts, an edge-to-edge keyboard with no spaces between each key, and a haptic feedback trackpad that can be customized to your own liking with gesture commands to boot. It also retains the same infinity edge screen as previous models, making the bezel virtually invisible. The XPS 13 Plus is powered by an Intel Core 12th generation processor and has the option of an OLED screen to improve contrast and vibrancy if you like to watch videos on your portable. Battery life is fairly poor, lasting less than 8 hours in our tests. But that won't be an issue if you plan on spending most of your time desk-bound. Overall, the Dell XPS 13 Plus is a superb laptop, especially if you want a portable with an eye-catching design. Number 2. Alienware M17 R5. For the gamers out there, the Alienware M17 R5 is one of the best laptops you can get from Dell today. True to the Alienware brand, it packs a lot of power into a chassis that's bound to turn some heads and delivers all the performance you could ever need. Let's talk about the performance. You can get the Alienware M17 R5 with up to an AMD Ryzen 6900HX, a 45-watt CPU with 8 cores, 16 threads, and boost speeds up to 4.9 GHz, which is one of the fastest laptop processors out there. That's paired with graphics card from either Nvidia or AMD, up to a GeForce RTX 3080 Ti from the Green Team, or up to a Radeon RX 6850M XT if you're more of an AMD fan. This is a true gaming laptop, and those powerful specs have a capable cooling system to go along with them to make sure everything keeps running smoothly during longer periods of use. The display is also a big factor in making this a great choice for gaming, and the Alienware M17 R5 definitely steals the show with all of its configuration options. It starts with a basic Full HD panel at 165Hz if you don't want to spend a lot of money. But there are some great upgrade options. If you want super smooth frame rates and quick reaction times, there's a 360Hz Full HD panel available, or you can go to the absolute extreme with the 480Hz panel, which is the first of its kind on a laptop. If you prefer having a high resolution instead of a super high frame rate, there's also an Ultra HD panel with a 120Hz refresh rate, which is also fantastic. The laptop has plenty of RGB lighting, with a light ring around the rear ports and vents, plus an RGB Alienware logo on the lid. The keyboard is also RGB backlit. All this power requires a large laptop, so the Alienware M17 R5 is 26.7mm thick at its thickest point and weighs a whopping 7.3 pounds. If you're looking for a gaming laptop that delivers top performance, smooth and sharp visuals, plus bonuses like flashy RGB lighting and Windows Hello facial recognition, the Alienware M17 R5 brings that all together in a fantastic package. It's not just one of the best Dell laptops, it's one of the best gaming laptops in general. Number 1. Dell XPS 17 9720. The Dell XPS 17 is the definition of a premium productivity portable and offers the largest screen in the XPS lineup. If you're craving the biggest screen possible, this is one of the best Dell laptops you can buy. The 17.3-inch panel with a 16:10 aspect is perfect for modern apps and workloads given the exact vertical space on offer. We measured brightness levels here to be around 500 nits, which means this large screen offered a good level of vibrancy, and the total 3840 by 2400 resolution provided excellent detail. The XPS 17 can also hit 100% Adobe RGB coverage as well as nearly 100% DCI-P3, which means this laptop's display is ideal for color-sensitive workloads such as editing video. You also need a fair bit of power for those more intensive workloads, and the XPS 17's Intel Core i7-11800H processor is up to the task, with peak clock speed of 4.6 GHz. Combined with its discrete Nvidia RTX 3060 GPU, the XPS 17 should provide enough grunt for creative workloads. As with other laptops in the XPS line, this 17-inch model looks fabulous with thin bezels around the screen, helping it to look especially modern. Ports-wise, expect to find 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports and an SD card reader. The keyboard offers a deep, consistent key press and sits alongside a trackpad with responsive buttons and clever gesture controls. The 9 hours and 23 minutes of battery life that we managed to get out of the XPS 17 is perfectly reasonable and will provide enough juice for a day's worth of work. The best Dell laptops may be produced by the same brand but come in many different forms. Dell's machines are ideal for a range of hobbies, professions, and budgets, and while you can buy an expensive XPS workstation laptop, the Inspiron series is well priced and a perfect option for workplaces and schools. Dell does offer some gaming-specific machines, which are useful for much more besides just gaming. However, getting the best Dell laptop is quite challenging when you have plenty of models available on the market with a decent design and innovative features. All the products mentioned above are a perfect blend of versatility and innovation, providing the users the best-in-class experience. Choose wisely which products suits you the best and will fulfill all your requirements. Let us know in the comments which model works for you the best and why. Thank you for watching the video, and that is all for this one. If you find this video helpful in any way, give a huge thumbs up, stay tuned for the upcoming videos by subscribing to our channel. See you guys in the next one.